Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Honorbound Hardmic. If you missed the show, if you're seeing this on YouTube, we do live stream this on Twitch. Always make sure to check that out if you're just somehow stumbling upon this. But to kick off the show tonight, I'm actually going to turn it over to the GM, Tone White himself.
Oh, hello. Hi, Bill. Thank you for the great intro. I appreciate it. One thing I would like to do first is I have had meetings with ammo management, and we have come to a conclusion on who 5 of the 6 members of that roster will be, and the 6th one, we'll announce what's going to happen with that.
Yeah.
So, Bill, did you want to name, or would you like me to?
You want to go back and forth?
Of course. In fact, I'm going to give you the third one because I don't want to mess up the name and sound stupid. So,
Okay.
so I'll do the first 2, you do the second 2, and then I'll do the last one, and then we'll announce what the last match will be for the 6th spot.
That sounds great.
Wonderful. So first, from Ammo, we will have Ichi, big, massive man, massive meat mountain, as he is. And then we will have Chandler Finch. He's very exciting. I like him a lot. What is the best way to describe him? He is
The man.
Yes, exactly, the man.
The next 2 are number 3 is the King of Father style, John Willikers. All 3 of these people are making their their honor bound, first time showing up. This next person, however, has had a match here before, and that is Mike Rummy.
Yeah. Now I have a question for you. What is father style?
He's just everybody's dad. You ever heard of dad strength?
Yeah.
All of that.
Oh, okay, cool. That's awesome.
He will discipline you like a father and raise you like a son.
I like him. Very, very fun, very spicy. But not too spicy because then it'll hurt. So, now for this last one, we talked about what we wanted to do, and the parties have agreed that we will have a triple threat match.
Oh, also to announce Joshua Lockhart as well, to not skip out on him. But yes. The final spot will be decided in a triple threat qualifying match that will air at the beginning of the next episode of Ammo this Monday on our own YouTube channel. So if you are curious to see who those 3 people will be and who walks out of it, you got to kind of follow us for that a little bit more.
Yeah. And definitely watch Ammo. And, there's a lot of things I'd like to say about this partnership between Honorbound and Ammo and how it's been fruitful and beneficial for both parties. I think Ammo has been well represented. I think Honorbound has been well represented. So I think we've done a good job.
Yeah. I have no complaints.
Wonderful. So, Bill, who do you want to throw it to?
Actually, I kind of want to talk about the women real quick, if that's okay, if you have any ideas about any extra announcements for them. If there is any. No? Not yet?
No.
Wonder, I was just curious if anything was solidified. After some of the things we saw, I know you have to deliberate between the 2 rosters, but more announcements on that coming soon as well.
I do know for sure that it was confirmed tonight that Amber Reed will face Iris at the first non-infamous branded pay-per-view for Honorbound, which name will be coming soon.
Name soon? A lot of big announcements to kick off.
Yeah.
I think let's actually go to some tag team stuff real quick. I believe we have a representative of the tag team champ and the people that they kind of fought tonight. I do kind of want to let's talk to Killer Orphis first. I know a loss like that can be a little deflating for a tag team. Where are you guys' heads at kind of following that and trying to go forward?
Well, I had to say that it wasn't what we thought was going to happen out there. We want to show that we are former honor-bound tag team champions, but we didn't really do that out there. We had Jeremy out there pretty much all by himself, like DC Wash, and CG and I lost. Well, during the match, in the later parts of it, we had CG on the outside because of him getting, I think, being hit by Balmore, and it was pretty much me and Balmer out there. And one Balmer to belly layer, I was out for the 3 count. But going on after this, I believe that this little thing we got going on, that we're not going to stop going after the tag team titles after just one loss like this. We're going to do all we can to become tag team champions again. 2-time tag team champions in the future. One loss is going to stop that. That's all I got to say. So, CG, what you got to say?
Like Hunter said, our heads are currently right now not in the best of shape. We're going to lift our moods. We're going to get ready for that tournament. And we're going to come back striking harder and get that tag team championships once more. That's all there it is to it.
Absolutely. I've already mentioned before, I do like you guys as a team. And it's a learning curve, I know the only way for you guys to really get better at teaming and get through situations like that, where just one person keeps breaking up the pin, maybe you're not in the right spot, is to keep tagging. So I'm glad you guys are optimistic in that aspect. So thank you for your time. Let's go over to Jeremy Barmore now. Jeremy, you had all of the offense in this matchup here. Was that something that you and DC game planned, or did that just kind of happen on a whim?
Well, it just kind of, to be honest with you, it just kind of happened. I mean, I was out there, I was doing my thing. There were some times that I was getting worked on by CG and Hunter Quinn, but at the same time, I was crawling over to tag DC. Over a course of time, because we have been really working on, our communication. That's the only thing we need to really work on. We got the athleticism down. We got everything else that we could need down to a T. It's just the communication. At that moment when I was crawling over, DC stopped, and I just looked at him. He looked at me dead in the eyes, and he just, without even saying a word, sat there and was like, "You know what? I think you got this." I thought about it for a split second. I was like, "You know what? I do. I believe I do." So when I got picked back up, it was just all guns blazing. Your boy was able to do it by himself. That's not me being cocky, because I mean, let's face it here. This is just business as usual. I mean, this is what I do. Work. I worked in there tonight. That's what I'm the best at. I'm one of the best wrestlers in the world. I'm one of the best tag team wrestlers in the world. And me and DC are soon going to show everyone that we are going to be one of the best tag teams in honor. But as it stands right now, we are the powerhouse team of any and all of tag team. Wait. The powerhouse. I keep a tab on that name. That might actually be something that you could refer us by. But anyway, the reality is, man, We're here to show that we ain't no joke. Nobody thinks we are a joke to begin with, but we're here to establish dominance. We're able to do that tonight. We're going to show that to any other tag team that steps in our way. It's just going to be business as usual.
I think that's great that he's doing that. I think it's great that they are fighting champions because they're going to defend their championships next week.
Ooh.
So the New Dawn is owed a tag title match, so they will receive their tag title match next week. That is all.
Any thoughts right off the bat on that, Barmore?
Well, to be honest with you, I've been kind of waiting on it. I knew that eventually it was going to happen. Now the only thing that me and DC are worried about is the combination. Who exactly New Dawn is going to have. I mean, before, it was it's Jack Hunter and APH. But now they got Chris Aaron in the mix. Could be any combination, so I mean, gonna be interesting to see what they come up with. At the same time, we're gonna do everything in our power to be ready. We'll be ready for New Dawn next week.
All right. Thank you so much for stopping by, kind of saying that. It's really fun to sort of see all these new tag teams sort of form and, kind of see the hunger that has kind of been missing for a while, I mean, no one's, I don't think necessarily has a grapple hold on that right off the bat, but yeah, I think it's really fun to see. Everyone's sort of working out, communication, other things along those lines. We'll go to New Dawn shortly, I believe. But for the moment now, I want to talk to someone who actually dealt with a member of New Dawn tonight in Rob Kamen. Rob, you here?
Yeah, sorry.
So, that didn't really go as planned. Now, I wouldn't. You'd agree on that, right?
Still pounding from those 2 burning hammers I took. But to answer your question, things didn't go as planned. I mean, that happens. But I'll let you in on a little secret. I don't know if anyone else noticed it, but somehow, some way, I've worn him down. In his prime, and trust me, I've been studying a tape of his old matches for years. He used to take 1 burning hammer to take somebody down back in the day. I took 2 of them. And as you can see, I'm still breathing. Slight headache aside, I'm still breathing. He had to resort to an old move of his, a lariat, to take me down. But it also tells me something else. He doesn't want this thing between us to end. And you know what? Neither do I. I mean, I understand. I threw my hat into the North American title tournament and all that stuff. That's all good. And I'm going to be focused on that when that comes. But as far as me and the Death General is concerned, this ain't over. Not by a long shot. And it will never be over until I'm the one that ends his career, not the other way around.
After tonight, though, where things seemed somewhat definitive, I know you could argue at Jack Hunter being at ringside was, threw you off or anything, but why should it be ran back?
I don't know. Call it stubbornness. Call it something else. But I took everything he had and more. And it took one of his most basic moves to pin my shoulders for the 1, 2, 3. I forced him to exhaust his resources. And now, I want to exhaust him even more. I mean, that sounds crazy, but I am called Die Hard for a reason. I'm just too stubborn to die. And not sure if the Death General wants to run it back or not, and quite honestly, I really don't care. Because like I said, this ain't over between us. But if he feels like he's moved on for the time being, I'm going to have to too. But somehow, down the road, me and him are going to have to cross paths again.
Cool. Thank you for your time, Rob. I know it's a deeply emotional sort of thing for you to go through here tonight, and whatever unfolds within the coming weeks, I know is going to be thrown with a heavy fist. But on the note of New Dawn and with Rob Kamen, I actually want to turn it over to New Dawn right now. I believe APH and Chris Aaron are here.
We are. What do you want to ask?
I was more so looking for some just general thoughts on the night, on what's ahead in the next week. Kind of what's swirling around. All three of you had matches. Two of you came out victorious. Unfortunately, APH, you fought Swift in the main event and came out unsuccessfully. And now this is all leading into a tag team title match next week against two very dominant tag team champions. So I was just wondering what's kind of going through your head right now.
What's going through my head? Let me ask you a question, Bill. You ever had something so precious that you held dear and it have been ripped away from you? You ever had that?
Yeah.
Now I heard that last night in the locker room on COH, you were in there watching what happened at Bound for Honor. And I say this with no disrespect whatsoever. I say this to prove a point. Were you doing that? Watching over and over your match against Jordan Brooks? Because I was doing that with my own failure. What's going through my mind? I don't freaking know. I have been suffering through constant outbursts and dizzy spells. I mean, I banged my head into a goddamn television set because I couldn't stand the fact that somebody else was holding my championship. I should be here, Bill. World's heavyweight champion. Forget the tag team titles for a second. They are as important as anything. But the COH World's title was mine. It was mine for the taking, and I let it slip away. What's going through my mind? Failure. That's why I banged my head into that TV. I couldn't stand the fact that I let myself down. And no matter what I'm going to be able to do, even if I win the tag team championships, that hole will never be able to be filled up. I don't blame anyone for my loss against Swift tonight. My brothers did their job. Aaron showed that he belongs in the New Dawn. Dispatching Rob Kamen. If Kamen thinks that it was a basic move to take him down, what does that make him? The man who lost to the basic move.
That's a good question.
We're not gonna go to Daniel Lyons. One big win against Don Bashan, and he thinks he was on top of the freaking world. And you know what happened to him? He got denied and annihilated by Jack Hunter. What does that make him? Jack Hunter, the man who beat Daniel Lyons tonight. Well, I fell victim to Ryan Swift in my 6th match in a week? Just 2 days out of getting out of the hospital because I had to take care of my fucking eye? You saw what the damn thing is! Nothing but glass there. As far as the tag team titles are concerned, Barmore, my friend, I regret and do not envy your position. Whether you have to do with me or Jack and Aaron, or me and Aaron, doesn't matter. I am out for blood. It didn't happen with Swift tonight, but trust me when I tell you, blood will be spilled. And me and my brothers in the New Dawn will be the catalyst. We draw first blood. Aaron, got something to say, big fella?
Oh, do I ever have stuff to say? Oh my God! The New Dawn, ladies and gentlemen! The New Dawn is so much bigger now that I am involved, and that's not a slate on Jack, and that's not a slate on APH. That's not me disrespecting. That's me saying we have found a new purpose. They have recognized that there is far more to this business than just being good wrestlers. There's more to this business than just going out and performing. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight what the New Dawn did was prove that there is a new standard in Honor Bound. I heard numerous times during Jack's match against Lyons, over and over again, I kept hearing it. If Jack can pull this off, if he can do it, this will open so many doors for him. Oh my God, the doors that'll open! The New Dawn doesn't need you to open any fucking doors. The New Dawn takes. The New Dawn does not receive. The New Dawn kicks doors in. It does not let you open it for us. We are on a new level that very few people have ever been on before. And what the New Dawn is going to start doing is we're going to start determining how things go around here based on what we want. Your little corrupt GM who pretends to be this morally good, upright person can't stop us. Your main eventers, your big dogs, your favorite boys, your golden boys can't stop us. The owner can't stop us. Who's going to stop us? Because what we proved tonight, even when little bitches like Rob Kamen try to step up to us, we do what we do and we put them down. Kamen talking about he wants another shot. 2-0. You lost, bitch. You couldn't hang. The New Dawn is on top of the world. And all of you get to watch it. You get to watch and stand in awe and enjoy the ride. Because we're not stopping. It's only up from here. Tag titles, National Openweight, World title. Those are all very, very attractive prizes, ladies and gentlemen. You don't want to miss the New Dawn. Because it's all up from here.
The example has been set, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready for the war that's coming? You damn sure better be. Fall in line and bow down to the New Dawn.
Wonderful. That is very daunting. Let's take an ammo ad break.
Yeah. Watch ammo.
I'm gonna reclaim all of this. Take it back with all my fans. So many years passed by while I was stuck in them. I felt so stagnant, living life in the past tense. It's time to get back on and turn down everything stopping me now. I put up all these walls, no further I could fall.
Right. Welcome back from the ammo ad. Always enjoy seeing that. And we are here with Alex Surefire.
Yes, it is me. I have blessed you all with my time. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine.
Oh, I'm doing fucking fantastic.
Would you like to tell us why you're doing fantastic?
I'm doing fantastic because, once again, I get into the ring and I win. I beat Tyler Jones. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Your winner is me, the Lucha God himself, the show stealer, Alex Surefire, once again. You know, I know that little stumble with Rob came in last week was, just a teeny tiny hiccup in the road, because let's be real, Rob came in and isn't really much of anything. But, that's neither here nor there. So, Bill, what do you have on your mind? What questions do you have for the Lucha God? What prayers do you have that I can answer?
Well, I was more so just going to talk about, I know you talked about your hiccup with Rob came in last week, but it's kind of been a little more than just, the stumble last week. It's been kind of bumpy roads for you as of late going into this. But, you were able to pick up the pieces and, go forward a little bit tonight. What are your plans on continuing this momentum moving forward?
Well, prior to, everything, I did beat Corvo at When Worlds Collide in dominating fashion. No offense to my best friend. And, everything, Pat wasn't great last year, I can admit to that. But, this year is different. This year will be different. And I don't have to explain why, because that is only for me to know and nothing for you all to wonder. So.
Is it because you really just don't know why?
Nope, I'm not answering your question about that. You all don't have to know.
I feel like that's an answer. I feel like that's an answer to the question.
Nope. That's not the answer to the question.
It's more of a talk show sort of thing. So this is where you kind of
call and response.
If you don't know, that's fine. A lot of people kind of wrestle on a whim, move forward on a whim. If that's just where you want to be going forward, then by all means.
No. Everything that happens isn't on a whim. It's for a reason. And my reasons don't need to be justified. I don't have to explain my reasons for all you people.
Politician. Like you're operating like a politician. You're talking circles, and I don't really vibe with that too much. So
there's opportunities coming up. I mean, you could just say, "I'm going to prove it at like blank date," but it's.
Oh no, I will be taking my opportunity, as people want to put it. Yes, I will be taking my opportunity of Josh Wolf in that little tournament. I will win that.
It's 16 men.
Yeah, I know. What does that supposed to mean?
Once the brackets get announced, I think you'll be very, very possibly happy with whom your first opponent is, but we'll worry about that when we get to it. I think I'm going to give you a marquee match next week.
Oh, that sounds so sweet of you. What is the marquee match?
Thank you. You're going to face Daniel Lyons next week.
Ooh, Lions. Every time I've stepped in Lions, stepped in the ring with Lions, I should say.
Lions, hold up. You need to stop being so weird, buddy, because that's not going to fly next week with me.
You said you stepped in him.
You shut the hall. Can you actually complete a sentence? We're live for everybody to hear. You know that, right, Surefire?
Oh no, I know. As before you rudely interrupted me, every time I step in the ring with Lions, I embarrass him multiple times.
You embarrass yourself every time you talk on the show. What's the difference here? I'm glad you're starting to win matches, by the way. It took you forever. It's not attacking.
You lost tonight. You lost, bitch.
Sucker. I lost tonight because of 2 men. What's your excuse?
No. You didn't. You lost 1, 2, 3.
Buddy. 2 years you've lost.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sorry I could beat Jack Hunter with APH in my way. Oh, man. What a distraction. APH. Stick to busted TVs, because next time you're in my business, son, I'm gonna break your damn nose. How's that, Jack? And by the way, my stepbrother kicked your ass tonight, so you should shut your fucking mouth. And matter of fact, Surefire, you know for a fact that you can't get over Swing Vote. You know for a fact that you can't get over that you could never beat me on the big stage. Well, next week, hopefully you're just as good as Jack Hunter, because I just don't see it.
Well, to answer all that,
Are you going to lay down for me like you said you're going to do with Corvo, huh? Remember that?
Yes.
I'm going to lay down for Corvo. There's no laying down in wrestling, son. You get in those ropes and I kick your ass every single time. Assume the position, son. Assume the position.
No, that's not going to happen. No. I would lay down for Corvo because that is my best friend. As for you,
we don't lay down in this business.
We don't lay down here. We put asses in the seats. That's what we do.
This is the problem that I have, is that we don't lay down for anyone. The reason we were successful at Worlds Collide, essentially, Summer Series, we blended it this time around, was because we had someone that was not going to lay down. And that is an attitude I do not like on the show. You know that you've been in this company since the start. I don't know what this new passe attitude of yours is, Surefire, but it needs to be humbled. So next week it will be.
Oh, we'll see about that. Oh, I do understand, and we'll see how that goes.
Thank you. That's all I required. Lions, do you have anything you'd like to say?
Yes, Tone White, I do. I like this tournament you announced. And you announced one name that the fans have been wanting to see for a long time, the Dream Match, man. I've talked to Bill Dern, the Ammo Wrestling official here, and big shout out to you, Bill. I've talked about a future match, and those names that you announced from Ammo, can you please repeat them again just for me and the fans here?
Ichi, Mike Rummy, Joshua Lockhart, John Willikers, and Chandler Finch.
Wow. Well, Rummy, that's the guy that I've been waiting to face for a very, very long time, man. A very long time. I want him. I know he wants me, but I want it more. You know what I mean? I want this match more than all the fans want it. I want the dream match that should have happened a year ago, and I want it now. So if you can make that happen, both of you, let's sign the papers. Let's do it.
Well, I don't see a problem with that.
I can sign a napkin right now. We might have to make it fully official later.
You got a napkin, yes. This is what I'm talking about.
We'll do some napkin paperwork, as the old Double J says.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. It's a match that I know I've wanted to see. I know a lot of fans want to see it as well. The Battle of the Mullet, for all intents and purposes. So
it can be a great match. Let's sign it.
We're gonna make people not only fear the mullet, we're gonna make them respect the mullet.
First round matchup, we will have Mike Rummy representing Ammo Wrestling versus Daniel Lyons of Honorbound. COH as a whole, mainly.
You heard that, Twitter. Wow, that's an announcement. Thank you, guys. You guys just made my day. That was the best thing I've ever heard today.
Wow. I don't make too many people's days, apparently. You ask enough people. You ask 10 people, you get 10 different answers. It's crazy. So, thank you, Lions, for your time. I would also just like to commend to Mr. Bill here for, coming on the show and being the host. Now, I have something for you, sir, actually, Mr. Bill. You were mentioned quite a bit on COH Hardmic yesterday. Mm-hmm. Was there anything you'd like to respond to, or do you just want to wait until you're ready to talk? Or you can just say no comment and we can keep it moving.
I can say stuff. I could.
You could.
I'll just say a short little thing because it's not my time, not my show. I've rewatched the match plenty of times now. It was, 9 minutes, 28 seconds. There was a difference between 8 signature strikes between the two of us, and the difference between 2 pinfalls that separated Brooks and myself from the very end. I don't think I'm. Am I obsessing a little bit? Maybe. I don't think I'm sitting and venting on my failure too much. I think I'm getting ready for the next time, mainly. And there will be a next time. But as for the matches that are coming up and everything, dealing with that, I really don't have much of a comment.
Okay. I respect that. So, we're closing here, on the tail end of the show tonight. And I'd like to talk to our North American champion, Josh Wolf, actually. Because tonight and recently, he's been on a bit of a roll.
He has been on a roll. Call him butter because he's on a roll.
Yes, sirree, Bob. We call you butter because you're on a roll. We can call you.
I don't think that analogy works. I don't think that analogy works.
Hold on. I'm thinking.
Fine.
Hold on. I'm thinking. We can call you a wheel.
I was about to say wheel.
Yeah, because you're on a roll.
Because you're on the road.
I haven't driven
to superstardom. Yeah, got it. Yes, Bill.
Let's go.
Okay. Let's go.
Write it down. Okay. The tire, Josh Wolf.
Yeah, the tire.
On the road to superstardom.
He's built Wolf tough. Nailed it. I feel real good about that. Okay, sorry. I'm just thinking of merch ideas. So,
like the Michelin Man.
Oh my god.
Oh man, merchandising geniuses right here, me and Bill. We
just have fun. But Josh, I know you're also having a lot of fun as well.
Absolutely.
With your series of wins tonight. Tonight, of course, picking up a win against Matsuda Tanaka. You're holding firm to your promise as well of being a fighting champion, holding that North American title. And I know that will continue on into the future. We're just kind of, talk to me. How you doing? You feeling good?
I'm feeling excellent right now, man. I mean, it's not every day someone can beat someone as tough as Matsuda Tanaka, and deep down, I've been wanting this match for longer before than even I was in COH and Honor Bound. Like, Matsuda and I go back a couple of years. We've never been in the ring, but we've always been pretty close to each other in some way. And now that we finally had that match, it feels kind of like a weight off the shoulders in a way, if you get what I'm saying. It felt good to finally face off one-on-one against somebody who I've been on the road for several years with in some capacity.
Of course. So that's sort of...
It's always good. It's always good when you can work around someone and work with someone, and you always want to face them. And then you do. It's a great match, and you beat them. And I'm very happy that you have been carving your own path, putting your wolf claws to sand, and keeping it moving. Usually I'm better at other things than that, but
I don't know. I was just going to make a joke about how you said you guys have been on the road together because you're a tire. But
you both got to sit in the same car somehow. But yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Bill. Go ahead.
Yeah, but just kind of, I know Tone can probably help you out maybe a little bit more with this. But what's going into next week, going into the future? You said you're going to keep fighting. Who's next?
That's honestly up to you guys at this point.
Oh wow!
I've got.
Oh wow! It is.
It is, exactly. I mean, there's 1,000 names on that list that I can go for.
We can do some napkin paperwork.
We're gonna do napkin paperwork.
Yeah, you can slide in my DMs, and you can say
right on the other side now.
Yeah, you gotta run on the other side now. In case you want someone from Ammo to face him next week, or we can have someone that I know is willing to fight him next week, or we can make it a triple threat match.
Ooh. All of those are possible.
Yeah, they are. They are sure possibilities. Quite yes.
Got a big list of people there. It's up to you.
We sure do.
I'm down for all three
options. Sure do.
Are you down for all three? Do you have a preference?
Yeah, do you have a preference?
Kind of like the idea of a triple threat. Some of my best friends have just been in triple threats.
Oh, okay. I like that answer. How about this? Next week you'll have a one-on-one match against someone from Honor Bound. And then the week after that, with the blessing of Ammo Management, you'll face someone from Ammo.
I like the sound of that.
If that is okay. With Ammo
Perfectly
Management.
fine with me.
I have to do some napkin paperwork, of course, We'll work on that. So next week, you will face Ryan Swift.
Now that is something
in the
I've
main
been
event.
waiting for.
So Swifty, old Swiftykins, old Swifty boy, you beat APH tonight, former COH World Heavyweight Champion, and next week you have a chance to beat the current North American Champion before the tournament ends. How do you feel about that?
Oh my god, Tone, I could give you a massive hug right now. You've been giving me gifts every single week since I've returned to Honorbound. Thank you so much for giving this opportunity to face Josh Wolf for the first time ever. I mean, this week itself, I faced Bane. Oh wait, no, sorry, APH, or Bane. I can't tell the difference in between. By the way, APH, did my knee hurt more or did the TV hurt more? Because honestly, I can't tell. It seems like both hurt you very much. But honestly, APH, just one more thing. Don't try to make anybody give you any sympathy. I do not have any sympathy for you because everything that has happened the past few weeks, it's on you. And if you think this New Dawn thing that's going on is really going to save you, really going to make you feel better, you are absolutely wrong. You were going on the wrong path and you need to fix yourself and you need to take off that mask and finally be the humble one you always were, alright? So now that that's off the chest, facing the North American champion next week. Josh, you saw what I did tonight in the main event against APH. Hell, the betting odds were against me. Which honestly, I don't know why it was, but it's whatever. The people didn't think I was gonna do it. But guess what I did? I went in there and I beat a former COH World Champion, APH. I got that done. And Josh, you were a great competitor. I mean, you beat Matsuda Tanaka tonight. You beat Dave last week to retain the title. But you ain't never faced someone like me, son, because I will do absolutely anything to pull out a victory. If you've seen me in the past, you know what I'm willing to do. I almost died at WrestleCade. APH threatened my life tonight, and guess what I did? I still beat him. And I don't care what this running you're going on is. I know you got a bit of a winning streak going on, and congratulations for that. But I'm not stopping my momentum at all. And I know last week we talked about this weird space I was in. But after tonight, everything has become clear. On this day, I see very clearly. And Josh Wolf, what I see clearly in my future is that North American Championship. So next week, I want you to bring your best. Because I've seen you, I'm actually a big fan of you, Josh. And I really do want you to bring your best. Because you're going to need it. Neutral, man. And I absolutely can't wait to fight you next week. But just know, I am not going to lose because it's on and it's upwards for Ryan Swift. I came back to Honor Bound with a purpose, and that is to become champion once again. And I can't go off the Carter right now, so that North American Championship is my World Championship. So hold him very tightly. Shine it as much as you want because it's going to be gone at the end of that tournament when I win it and when I beat you for a second time at the end of that.
I like the confidence. I really do. But Swift, I wouldn't get overconfident because Dave did the same thing. And look where he is now.
I mean, I appreciate you saying that, but I think you also forget. I've also beaten Dave Henderson. Dave is a great competitor, and I've seen you beat him as well. But you ain't never beat a man like me. I'm very good at beating me, and I'm gonna beat yours very hard next week.
Well, let's see to it, Swift. Next week. I can't wait.
I like the determination. I like the drive. Drive because he's a wheel, because he's on the tracks. Like a roller coaster. Up and down and up and down. Pooh! Get the wolf claws out. Get on the wheel. It's time to. You got the need for speed.
Y'all really going with the tire analogy, aren't you?
Everybody get your wolf claws out and howl with us. No, I'm not.
Screw the howls. If you guys seen the D'Amelio show on Hulu, that's what I'm going to be watching after I beat Josh Wolf.
Okay.
The D'Amelio show goes crazy. And Road to the Top on TNT every Wednesday after Dynamite. That's what I'm going to be watching as a victory, with some champagne. And I might talk to Brandy Rose after that, because I am Ryan fucking Swift. I have the confidence, and I'm going to steal this woman, and I'm going to steal your title as well. Mwah!
Oh, okay. That got spicy. So, before it gets any more spicy, firstly, we were not paid for that D'Amelio show.
We weren't. No, don't watch that show. In fact,
just please don't. That's. I just saw the other side of the napkin. Oh man, this is falling apart. So let me regain my composure. Jesus Christ. So, there is actually someone I want to talk to. God damn it. Swift, I'm gonna need you to close the show for me, please.
Well, seems like these guys are.
There is someone I want to talk to.
We have time.
It's Carter. Oh. Speaking of which, Mr. Blackwell.
Wait. Are you just gonna skip past the fact that he said he was gonna beat Josh Wolf's mate? No one caught that.
He
literally said the show with how much
Hold on, what the hell was that, Swift?
Listen,
I feel uncomfortable with that.
I beat in my Step Bros meet, and I'm gonna beat yours too, Josh.
That sounds even worse.
You know what I mean.
Even
you
worse.
Don't make it weird. You know absolutely what I mean. Am I right, Bill?
No, no one ever knows what you mean.
No one ever knows what you mean. We just kind of talk in circles.
Really hyped up right now.
Mr. Blackwell, I have something to say to you.
Mm-hmm.
Where have you been?
No, I've just been hanging out. No. You know where I've been? I've been in the motherfucking ammo dojo. That's where I've been. That's where I have been. Training. We do that. We do that here. We like to shout out the boys.
When can I book you in a match on Friday that you'll actually show up for?
I mean, when I'm in the building, I guess.
Because I want to put you up against a local talent I found who has been helping us build rings, and he just wants an opportunity, and he wants to face you.
So you're saying he's a real ring guy?
Yeah.
Big
ring guy. Yeah, big ring guy.
I don't know, might turn up, might not, No, you play my music, I might come out, might not.
This is...
Who knows, that ring guy might want his time in the limelight, Just big dream guy for him,
Yeah, big dream guy. So, tentatively, I'll have that match ready, and if you show up, great. If you don't, I guess that's also something I have to deal with. Also, as well, haven't seen Iris. Would love to see her sometime soon. So if the both of you could just come back to work, that'd be great.
I've been really enjoying being in the ammo dojo. I'm not gonna lie. Except for that,
kind of crazy.
Except for that fucking loser family member of mine, Big Ounce. Like, come on, who is he? Who does he think he is? Come on. But Mike Rummy, have you seen him? Oof, that mullet. He fucks. Mike Rummy fucks hard, real hard.
He won't fuck coming soon. I can tell you that much.
Listen, all right. As long as he doesn't leave you all glistening, I think we'll be all right. I just really want to say something to APH real quick. I thought the COH World Title was the only title that mattered. What? Did you lose it? You lost it in the first match, and then your reaction is to headbutt a TV. Let me take something from Shane Helms right now, and what's up with that? What's up with that? Does it mean that the Unbound World Title is the only one that matters on the show now? Yeah. The fact that I don't have to compete on this show and it still matters is a big deal. It's a big deal, right? Right, Tone? It's a big deal. This is the title that means something on Unbound. This world title, right? Correct? Tone, talk to me. Talk to me, big man. Oh, he's not going to talk to me. Bill.
Yeah.
You going to talk to me?
I'll talk.
What is your thoughts on the Unbound world title? Does it mean more on Unbound because it's Unbound and it's the Unbound world title?
Yeah, it's the Unbound world title. You're almost the longest reigning Unbound world champion.
Yeah, I mean, because we all know who the last guy was. Oh, am I right?
Just gonna. All right, thank you all for watching the show. And hopefully next week we'll see Carter Blackwell. That'd be great. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. Again, we were not paid for that D'Amelio show.
I just don't know what that was.
Or the Roads to the Top, because apparently there's one person in the country that's watching that. So, Hulu and TNT, we accept our payments through Venmo or Cash App.
Shout out to the throat goat, Jordan Brooks.
Sure. And we would like to thank you all for watching, and good fight, good night. Don't forget to turn on your nightlight and make sure when you drive your car.
Goes the dynamite.
And make sure that when you drive your car, you turn to the right, because the wheel is the guide. Vroom vroom, get out me wolf's car. Good night.
I can't believe you keep doing this.